Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. The Facts of Life TV series. The Facts of Life is an American sitcom and a spin-off of Diff'rent Strokes that originally aired on NBC from August 24, 1979, to May 7, 1988, making it one of the longest-running sitcoms of the 1980s. The series focuses on Edna Garrett as she becomes a house mother at the fictional Eastland School, an all-female boarding school in Peekskill, New York. Season 1. A spin-off of Diff'rent Strokes, the series featured the Drummonds' former housekeeper, Edna Garrett, becoming the house mother of a dormitory at Eastland School, a private all-girls school. The girls in her care included spoiled rich girl Blair Warner, the youngest, gossipy Dorothy, Tootie, Ramsey, and impressionable Natalie Green. The pilot for the show originally aired as the last episode of Diff'rent Strokes' first season and was called The Girls' School. The plotline for the pilot had Kimberly Drummond requesting that Mrs. Garrett help her sew costumes for a student play at Eastland School for girls. The school Kimberly attended in upstate New York, as her dorm's house mother had recently quit. Mrs. Garrett agrees to help, puts on a successful play, and also solves a problem for Nancy. Mrs. Garrett is asked to stay on as the new house mother, but states she would rather remain working for the Drummonds at the end of the pilot. Following the pilot, the name of the school was changed to Eastland and characters were replaced, with Natalie, Cindy, and Mr. Bradley becoming part of the main group featured. Although Kimberly Drummond is featured as a student at East Lake, her character did not cross over to the spin-off series with Mrs. Garrett. In the show's first season, episodes focus on the troubles of 7 girls, with the action usually set in a large, wood-paneled common room of a girls' dormitory. Also appearing was the school's headmaster, Mr. Stephen Bradley, and Ms. Emily Mahoney, an Eastland teacher who was dropped after the first 4 episodes. Early episodes of the show typically revolve around a central morality-based or lesson-teaching theme. The show's pilot episode plot included a storyline in which Blair Warner insinuates that her schoolmate Cindy Webster is a lesbian, because she is a tomboy and frequently shows affection for other girls. Other Season 1 episodes deal with issues including drug use, sex, eating disorders, parental relationships, and peer pressure. Seasons 2-8. The producers felt that there were too many characters given the limitations of the half-hour sitcom format, and that the plot lines should be more focused, to give the remaining girls more room for character development. 4 of the original actresses, Julianne Haddock, Julie Piekowski, Felice Schachter, and Molly Ringwald, were written out of the show. Mr. Bradley's character was also dropped and replaced with a generally unseen headmaster named Mr. Harris, and Mr. Parker, for the rest of the series. In addition to being house mother to the remaining girls, Mrs. Garrett became the school dietitian as the second season began. Joe Polnachik, a new student originally from the Bronx, arrived at Eastland on scholarship. A run-in with the law forced the 4 to be separated from the other girls and work in the cafeteria, living together in a spare room next to Mrs. Garrett's bedroom. The Season 2 premiere of the retooled series saw an immediate ratings increase. By its 3rd season, Facts of Life had become NBC's comedy and overall NBC program, beating out its predecessor, Diff'rent Strokes, for the first time. In 1983, Joe and Blair graduated Eastland Academy in the highly anticipated Season 4 finale, Graduation. To keep the four girls under one roof, the hour-long Season 5 premiere, Brave New World, saw Mrs. Garrett go into business for herself and open a gourmet food venture named Edna's Edibles. The four girls would come to live and work with Mrs. Garrett in this new refreshed space. In September 1985, NBC moved the seventh season of the series to its burgeoning Saturday night lineup at 8:30 p.m. as a lead-in for the new series The Golden Girls at 9 p.m. In an attempt to refresh the ratings workhorse and increase ratings, George Clooney was added to the regular cast and Mrs. Garrett's store was gutted by fire in the Season 7 premiere, Out of the Fire. The follow-up episodes, Into the Frying Pan and Grand Opening, had the girls bound together to rebuild the store with a pop-culture-influenced gift shop called Over Our Heads. The changes proved successful as all 3 episodes placed in the top 10 ratings each week. By the end of the season, TV Guide reported, "Fact's success has been so unexpected that Scions of Hollywood are still taken aback by it. Facts has in fact been among NBC's top-ranked comedies for the past 5 years. It finished 23rd overall for the 1985-1986 season, handily winning its time slot against its most frequent competitors, Airwolf and Benson." Lisa Whelchel stated, "We're easily overlooked, because we've never been a huge hit. We just sort of snuck in there." Charlotte Rae initially reduced her role in Seasons 6 and 7, and later decided to leave the series altogether, believing she had done all she could do with her character and desired to move on to other projects. In Season 8's heavily promoted one-hour premiere, Out of Peekskill, Mrs. Garrett married the man of her dreams and joined him in Africa while he worked for the Peace Corps. Mrs. Garrett convinces her sister, Beverly Ann Stickle, to take over the shop and look after the girls. Beverly Ann later legally adopted Over Our Heads worker Andy Moffat in the episode A Boy About the House. Describing the new changes to the Facts of Life, Brandon Tartikoff, NBC Entertainment president, said he was surprised that the Facts of Life performed well this season, as, with a major cast change and all, I thought it might not perform as it had in the past. Facts has been renewed for next season. Thank you for watching. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Please like and subscribe below. Please like and subscribe below.